Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and on this video it is going to be a trade recap on today's trade, boys. So I did end up losing today, and you know what? I'm just gonna be straight up. It was one of my poorest trades ever that I've taken. Like, this is one of the most dumbest possible trade that I've taken. Like, no joke. Like, wait, hold on. You see that, bro? I'm just playing. But alright, so let's go ahead and get started on this trade recap on basically what I've taken. Alright, so as you guys can see here that we have been bullish, bro. No retracements whatsoever on ES, on NQ. Feel like a bank holiday, bruh. I think even a bank holiday is better than this price action today. Alright, so let's go ahead and get first started on gold. Alright, so gold. Okay, if we go to the daily time frame, I am not going to be trading gold until we leave this consolidation. I don't care if I see any good setups. I am not leaving gold until it leaves this ranging area right here. So once it breaks out to the upside or downside, that is when I will be trading gold. So I am not looking at gold. I will not be trading gold. I do not want to even bother taking a trade on this, bro. We are just consolidating on the daily time frame, right? So look, as you guys can see, we're just ranging. So yeah, don't want to look at gold at all. um Look at this, like, no good price action whatsoever. We just get a huge diddy candle at 820, and then, like, yeah, I'm good off of that. Now let's go ahead and queue. Let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, so boys, this, okay, let's go right here. Let's back this up. Okay, so this was New York Open right here, this 830 candle, which gave us a 90-point stop loss. Okay, this is a 95-point stop loss, so it's around $200 per contract, so I am not taking that trade. Now, ES did give us a similar, it gave us a way better candle and a lighter stop loss, which I could have taken, but I was not looking at ES at that time. But NQ, I was looking at NQ. Okay, so what I was looking for, it was either a counter trend setup, so what I was looking for, honestly, on NQ was I wanted to see some retracements back down to the downside. What I wanted to see was a 13 EMA breakout to the downside, right? Counter trend, or at least a good setup to counter trend, right? Reason why I was going counter trend was because look how we were just moving. Like, we were just moving huge to the upside. Yes, there is times that, we just keep pushing up, which was today. Hey, we just kept pushing up, no retracements whatsoever. So I was like, all right, you know what, it's fine. And this was my poorest setup. You know why? Because, okay, I'm gonna show you guys why. Alright, so I ended up taking this trade right here for a 13 EMA breakout. I risked around 40 bucks on this trade. Alright, 40 to 50 bucks on this trade. Alright, I was going for a 1 to 2, which was gonna give me at $100 almost, I think. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take this. Maybe we're getting that retracement to the downside, right? We consolidated. No, we didn't consolidate, but I got stopped out. Okay, I got stopped out, and I was like, all right, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna look for a second setup for a counter trend. And reason why I was going for a counter trend instead of going to the trend was because, like I said, I was like, the thing is that I was wanting to go for a counter trend because this is what I thought we were gonna get. I That's my main issue that I've been realizing. I'm always trying to predict the market. I'm always trying to predict the market of where it wants to go. I'm trying to Instead of doing that, I should be going with the market, what the market is gonna do, what the market is giving me, whatever the market is doing, I have to follow the market instead of trying to predict it. And that is the issue that I be having, that I be trying to predict the market. Alright, so now we have this 1 minute demand zone with no break of structure. Okay, we do have a gap. Okay, we have the supply zone, but we don't have no break of structure whatsoever for the downside. Okay, so I was like, alright, you know what? I was like, okay, I don't know why I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? If it gives me a breakout candle, I will take it. But I realized every single time it gives you a breakout candle to the downside on the 1 minute, mm-mm-mm, it is better to go for that 13 EMA breakout to the downside, right? So I was like, all right, you know what? So now every time there is a supply or demand zone on the 1 minute and it gives me a breakout candle, I am not taking it. I'm not taking it whatsoever. I am gonna be waiting for that 13 EMA breakout, right? Depending on also depends where the EMA the 13 EMA breakouts at, right? So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take this setup counter trend. It has no breaker structure. We're literally about to create a new high, right? The only thing that I like is just that we have a supply zone and I'm trying to predict the market. That's literally it to go to back down to the downside. I ended up risking two contracts on this because I felt so confident. I don't know why I felt so confident in this trade. It was the poorest trade ever, and ended up getting stopped out. So I lost around $159 today trading NQ, and which was the dumbest trades ever, bro. Dumbest trades ever. Like I should have just went with the trend, had have left my stop loss at this low, okay, and this was 44 points, so this was good. This was good enough, right? And then where is it? My entry, which should be right here, stop loss right here. My take profit would have been a 1 a 2 RR, and that would have been 87 points. So 87 points, that's around $170, right? This is what I'm like this was my poorest trades ever. Like this is literally one of the worst trades that I've ever taken in a minute. And it sucks to say, bro, but like this was super unfortunate. Very like I'm just taking unnecessary losses and which is bringing my P&L down, which is not good. Like this is why I gotta be more careful and actually like go with the trend instead of trying to predict the market. I gotta follow the market, and yeah, but super unfortunate. Like bad way to start the August, bro. Um, so I'll just be waiting for more setups. I'll be trading Thursday. Won't be trading Friday. I'll be trading next week. Monday. Like I trade every single day except Wednesdays. I don't trade Wednesdays at all. I won't be trading Friday because it's NFP day. I don't want to trade NFP because of what's it called? I don't want to trade NFP just because I've always never traded NFP, and every time we trade NFP, it's just BS. So I rather just take the day off and not trade it. I always take off NFP day either way. So yeah, boys, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and if you guys want to learn more about the 13 EMA breakouts, supply and demand, or if you're just getting started on trading, make sure to click down below. I have some mini videos on there. Yeah, you can go watch. And yeah, boys, make sure you go use my Alpha Futures code on on Alpha Futures. Like what? That's the only one. That's the only platform I have a code in. Like, I think you have to have a certain amount of followers in order for you to actually get into the other platforms, which I don't have. But yeah, boys, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.